The Labor Force Survey Report, Malaysia, 2021 presents the annual statistics of labor force, employment and unemployment obtained from the Labor Force Survey. The labor force statistics were an important information which were used as an input for labor market analysis, policy formulation as well as planning, implementing and monitoring programs related to human resource development. In 2021, employed person recorded a total of 15.06 million persons in 2021, rose by 0.7% or equivalent to 107.4 thousand persons as compared to the previous year. Subsequently, the ability of an economy to create employment indicated by the employment to population ratio improved 0.1 percentage point year-on-year, registering 65.4%. In terms of economic sector, majority of the employed persons were concentrated in services sector with a share of 64.9%, followed by manufacturing, 16.6%, and agriculture, 10.3%. Meanwhile, employed persons in construction and mining. By educational attainment, there were 8.27 million employed persons with secondary education, which made up 54.9% of the total employed persons. Employed persons with tertiary education ranked second with a share of 33.1%, rose by 4.4% to record 4.99 million persons as against 2020. Looking at the status in employment, employees category made up the largest composition of employed persons with 78.5%, posted a year-on-year increase of 2.3% to 11.82 million persons. In terms of skill level of employed persons in 2021, semi-skilled category was the largest composition of employed persons with 57.7%, followed by skilled 29.6% and low-skilled 12.7%. Nonetheless, skilled and low-skilled categories registered an increase of 5.5% and 7.6% to 4.5 million persons and 1.9 million persons respectively in 2021. As for the underemployment situation during the year, employed persons working less than 30 hours per week decreased by 25.0% year-on-year to register 417.4 thousand persons. Those employed for less than 30 hours per week accounted for 2.8% of total employed persons, dropped by 0.9 percentage points in 2021. Subsequently, the rate of time-related underemployment in 2021 dropped by 0.3 percentage points to 1.9% 2020, 2.2%, registering a reduction of 14.4% minus 48.2 thousand persons to 285.8 thousand persons of time-related underemployment. Another type of underemployment, namely skill-related underemployment, increased by 6.3% to record 1.93 million persons. Hence, the rate of skill-related underemployment to employed persons with tertiary education edged up from 38.0% in 2020 to 38.7% in 2021. In 2021, the unemployment rate in 2021 increased slightly by 0.1 percentage point to record 4.6% as the battle against the pandemic continued during the year. In comparison with a year before, the number of unemployed persons went up by 3.1% or equivalent to 22.0 thousand, recording 733.0 thousand unemployed persons. During the year, the unemployment rate for both male and female ascended to 4.5% and 4.8% respectively. Consequently, the number of male unemployed persons rose by 3.1% to 438.0 thousand persons. Meanwhile, female unemployed persons posted increases with an addition of 3.0% to register 295.0 thousand persons. In 2021, the number of Malaysia's labor force in 2021 continued to register year-on-year increase, rose by 0.8% to 15.8 million persons as against the previous year. The increase was due to the rising number in employment as well as the unemployed persons. Accordingly, the labor force participation rate (LFPR) in 2021 rose by 0.2 percentage points to 68.6%. The number of persons outside labor force in 2021 posted a marginal decrease of 0.1% to 7.22 million persons. The major composition of outside labor force was female, which comprised of 68.6%. Female registered an increase of 0.4% to record 5.0 million persons, whereas male decreased by 1.1% to 2.3 million persons in 2021. During the year, the main reasons of not seeking jobs among the outside labor force was due to housework, family responsibility, 45.2%, and followed by schooling or training, 41.1%.